Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Good enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. In the pistol, here comes Pacheco. He's out and clear. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Yellow, yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Broncos nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Hold on a second.
They'll run run here. It's Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. He did well to shake off one tackle, partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
To the air, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it down at the 33. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Zone read, it's Pacheco. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes now. Dumped off to his running back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He gets it to Rice. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Yellow.
Pacheco again. Nice defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Even 5 yards. Now they're going to snap 3rd and goal from the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. That one connects. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
They are passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown.
They'll
run it with Pacheco. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Nix. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Nix looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down on the line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Gets it downfield, Carlson adds the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Out wide, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center. And it's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, rip list. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow, yellow. Why? Yellow.
To the air on third and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take it for a first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow, yellow.
Final throw before the break. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Giving this to Harvey. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. 2nd down, give to Harvey. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for Broncos first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Nix. one reaches the 23. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. It's Harvey straight ahead. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. It gives a good Pacheco to start the drive. To the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, it's Nix. Oh, finds his back, Harvey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers at time, running back in the flat.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To throw, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a reset of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're in long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Escapes the defender. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Turpin on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Yellow. At 37. Easy.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nick's looking to throw. This is Sutton working the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Harvey on the carry. He loses the football. This is picked up by the Chiefs. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Fight on these two.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey, check.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And this is going to go incomplete in the end zone. Not at all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Next report by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
Eagles 31. Chiefs 21. Harrison
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Going left side. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Nix from the gun. This is Ingram looking the left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
An option give here to ETN. Breaks the tag. He's got space ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Broncos ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
Broncos first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The Chiefs signaled for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Rolling from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drawn up for him. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Carlson's kick is good, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Turpin on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing now. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. So the Broncos